Today on Rappler, is there a Michelangelo painting in Imelda Marcos' office? At least 6 condominium units in Makati are allegedly owned by Vice President Binay. And lawmakers call for Uber shutdown.
Hello, I'm Natasha Gutierrez. This is Rappler's Wrap for today, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. Former Makati Vice Mayor Ernesto Mercado says Vice President Jejomar Binay owns at least 6 condominium units in Makati. In a Senate hearing Tuesday, Mercado says the Binays obtained the units in exchange for speedy release of business permits. Mercado says Binay's supposed ownership of the condos is a, quote, open secret. In the same hearing, the Commission on Audit, or COA, raises red flags in the construction of the 1.3 billion peso or $28.9 million Makati Science High School building. In a Senate hearing Tuesday, COA Chair Grace Pulido-Tan says the 10-story building has no inspection report for the last 3 phases. Assessor Federico Cuervo says the building is a fire trap.
So if there's a, let's say, earthquake, it's going to be a fire trap, because it opens backwards when it's supposed to be pushed out. All the doors are in the opposite direction. That has to be cured.
Protests greet the first day of Supreme Court oral arguments on the defense deal between the Philippines and United States Tuesday. Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno says it is premature to challenge the defense deal's legality based on speculations. Here's an excerpt from Carmela Fonbuena's report.
At the forefront of the legal battle is the issue of whether EDCA can stand as an executive agreement or it needs Senate ratification.
No foreign troops, bases, and facilities will be allowed in the Philippines without a treaty concurred in by the Senate.
In our petition, what we're saying simply is that the EDCA is a tool that can be used by the President to respond to any national security or national defense concern.
Watch more of Carmela Fonbuena's report on Rappler. Philippine lawmakers says controversial ride-sharing service Uber should cease operations while the government tries to figure out how to regulate it. Congressmen also hit the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board, or LTFRB, for allowing Uber to continue operations despite unregulated partner vehicles. Uber also faces opposition from taxi operators in other countries. Anti-graft sheriffs find 9 more paintings in the office of Ilocos Norte Representative Imelda Marcos. Presidential Commission on Good Government Commissioner Nina Teresa Chan Gonzaga says Michelangelo's Madonna and Child is the most valuable, bought in July 1983 for $3.5 million. Paul Gauguin's Still Life with Idol was reportedly acquired for $1,500,000, while a Pissarro was bought for $420,000. But Marcos's staff claims the paintings are replicas. Boxer Chris Algieri hits back at Manny Pacquiao's coach, Freddie Roach. Roach earlier said Pacquiao's sparring partners are better fighters than Algieri.
He's reaching, he obviously feels threatened and needs to say that stuff. Yeah, I think that Manny is training very, very hard and, is well prepared for this fight. And I think it's going to be a great night.
For the full stories, click on the links on your screen. And for those of you watching on mobile, the links can be found on the titles on the article. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. Every story on Rappler has a mood meter, which gives you 8 emotions to choose from. Looking at the Mood Navigator today, the story with the biggest circle is Philippine congressmen want Uber to stop operations ASAP. Today, most people are angry. That's the wrap for today, Tuesday, November 18, 2014. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, Tech Wrap and Talk Thursday. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember to use #SharePH and #ShareIloilo. I'm Natasha Gutierrez. As we say at Rappler, Tomorrow begins today.